What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about 3 self-therapy tips that are good for anyone who has been through any type of narcissism abuse or any type of toxic abuse. If you have recently got out of a toxic relationship, and sometimes we just gonna have those moments where it's gonna always take us back there. And so it's good to not be so caught up in your own thoughts and keep those raw emotions bottled up inside. It's good to have ways to deal with it, to help your mental health, to help yourself to just rid all of the toxic abuse that you've dealt with. And the first tip is venting. It's good to vent sometimes. It's good to have someone to talk to, even if the person don't really quite understand this type of abuse. It's still good to have that listening ear. So if you know that you have that type of support available, let them know what it is that you've been going through. Again, because it is good for us to let it out sometimes. Even though we may feel like, I'm getting through it. And you're feeling really, really good some days, and some days you're just not feeling your best. And you may be thinking back to something you dealt with, or you may still be dealing with the person or the situation. It's good to vent sometimes. The second tip is prayer. Prayer is good for anybody, those of you who are believers. It's good to have that spiritual relationship with God. Drop down on your knees and pray. Pray. Prayer is good. And have faith in God and know that God is with you through it all, and you're going to get through this. And I know it may sound cliche, but what doesn't kill you make you stronger. You are getting stronger by the minute, every time, every moment that you have not allowed this abuse to just get the best of you and just completely take you out and destroy you. So pray. Pray to God about it. Cry to God about it. Crying is good. Crying is healing. Don't ever feel like you have to be strong. It's okay. I know a lot of y'all probably heard that it's okay not to be okay sometimes. And we're going to have those moments where we're just not okay. So pray. Pray to God about it. Cry about it. Just let out those raw emotions. And the third tip is to share your story, to talk about it, whether on video, audio, whether you write it down. It's just good to establish some type of relationship with a group of people, a good support system. It's good to have that good support system. And once you know you have that, you all have each other. That's a good thing. Like, they have good support groups on Facebook. They have support groups on social media, not just on Facebook. But I'm into the one that's on Facebook. So share your story, because you never know what you are sharing could be helpful to someone else. And what those people are sharing could be helpful to you. So don't feel like you have to hold, keep it all to yourself, because we've all been through the abuse. So we all have a story to tell when it comes to this narcissism abuse. And I just wanted to share 3 self-therapy tips on how to, help yourself deal with this type of abuse. Also, I am going to add a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, or you've already seen it if you're watching a video, because I am not a professional therapist. These videos are brought to y'all by, based on my personal experience from narcissism abuse. Also, someone left a comment on my video, The Narcissist Evil Stare. And I don't want to mess her name up, but it's spelled A-Y-I Tayana. And she asked, why do narcissists randomly reveal themselves? Well, I believe narcissists tell on themselves sometime. And that's their way of revealing who they really are. Now, they can do that at any moment around anybody, not just to their victim. Also, narcissists are bold enough at times to just let you see the real them. They don't care if you know who they really are, especially if it's just the both of you. Because, I mean, they already think in their mind like, well, who's going to believe her when they already, when I've already showed a different side of me to everyone and I have everybody believing the lie that I tell. So it's like two ways to look at that. That's the reason why they randomly reveal themselves. It's because they're bold enough to let you know, this is who I am, deal with it, or, whatever. Or they just do it just kind of like to show people that they're not to be messed with. They have a sinister side to them. So it's like with narcissists, it's just sometimes just like, I don't know. It's just crazy the way they are. Like they try so hard to destroy you. At the same time, they don't want to let you go. It's just crazy. It's just very crazy people, unstable creatures that we are dealing with. So I hope that answered your question good enough, and I hope this video was helpful. Please leave y'all comments down below. Thank y'all for watching, and please share these videos. And as always, I'll talk to you soon.